Welcome to Money Talk with Michael. I'm Michael Eastham, president of Fellowship Financial Group. Money Talk with Michael is our weekly broadcast where we answer your questions about finance, investment, retirement, and all things related to money. Remember to send in your questions to the email listed in the description box below, and you might hear your question answered on the next Money Talk with Michael.
I have diabetes and I'm concerned that I will have a problem down the road if I make a wrong decision about Medicare now that I'm just turning 65. Can you help me clear the smoke and mirrors between Advantage and supplements so that people like me can make a good decision? I keep getting conflicting advice depending on which insurance rep I talk to.
All right, the conflicting information that you're talking about, I hear that all the time. It's very unfortunate, but here's the bottom line. And insurance representatives on the Medicare side, typically they're going to favor either Medicare Advantage programs or the supplemental programs. But you want to make sure that whoever you deal with is independent. In other words, that the independence gives you the ability to understand that the information you're getting is objective. Now, it may be swayed one side or another, again, Medicare Advantage versus supplement, but you still at least have an objective feedback on the particular types of programs. Now, whether you choose a Medicare Advantage plan or a supplement really depends on your goals and your budget, because generally speaking, these supplements are going to be a little more expensive, but they're going to provide more flexible coverage, not only locally, because you're not required to go to an in-network group of doctors, but also extra locally. If you travel outside of the area or even outside of the country, you may have more flexible insurance coverage and more consistent. However, on the Medicare Advantage plan, a lot of times folks are enamored with the commercials where you can get dental coverage or vision coverage or even hearing aids or things of that nature, and they sound great on the surface. The problem is, if you have medical issues down the road, it may end up costing you an awful lot more, even though your premiums are less. And you also have to be aware that when you have a Medicare Advantage plan, you do have network issues that you're going to have to deal with. And when I talk about network issues, I simply mean you're going to have, specific doctors that you go to see. You may have to get a referral before you see a specialist. So you have to go through their protocols in order to get the care that you want and that you have become accustomed to when you were working. So again, two starting points: Medicare Advantage and the supplement. Medicare Advantage is going to be less expensive in most cases. It may have what seems like broader coverage on the surface, but down the road it may end up costing you a lot more. Medicare supplements, they're going to cost you some money out of pocket, so you need to make sure that you have it in your budget, but it will generally provide you with more flexible coverage and more options for the doctors that you have grown accustomed to and are most comfortable with. Thanks so much for that question. Thanks so much for watching. Tune in next Monday for another edition of Money Talk with Michael. And don't forget to send in your questions and check out our website at fellowshipfinancial.com and our social media platforms. And if you'd like, you can schedule a 15-minute complimentary call to get your specific questions answered. Everything you need is listed in the description box below.